Okay.
I want to know like the difference, cause you hear FOI, you hear Sunni Muslim, like what is the difference? And is it a big difference?
It's not. It's the same God. It's the same Quran. It's the same book, same prophets. It's just the interpretation, the belief of who and what Allah or God is. That's the main difference. So Sunni Islam is more orthodox, traditional Islam, like the Middle East. So they believe that Allah is a spirit, a formless ghost spirit, whatever. In the Nation of Islam, we identify and recognize and understand that Allah is the human being, the original human being. That's why it's He, and original is He. So of course, we say that the original man and woman is the Asiatic black man and woman, the maker, the owner, cream of the planet, God of the universe, right? So, the pronoun is he and him and father and all of that. So we know that, you can't have a he without testicles and a penis, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it means what it means, you know what I'm saying? And even in the Bible, it says Moses spoke to God face to face like a man speak to his friend, and the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. But the human being is both, flesh, gender and spirit. So part of us is that formless, boundless spirit or soul, you know what I'm saying? But it's in a gender house.
Yeah.
This is the house of God, male and female. So male and female original man is Allah. It's just a male and female expression. That's why when we come together, we create life. We create other gods.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. So we're not into the fairy tale, ghost stories, spooky, traditional beliefs, you know what I'm saying, of Islam or even Christianity or Judaism. We're into the science of God, the science of what God is. And God is you. Ye are all gods, children of the Most High. Yeah. But we'll die like the princes of men because we done fell from, the following the. So it's that clear. It's not, nothing else.
You were just speaking about special ed earlier and gang culture. What do you think about the 92 Peace Treaty back then, too, as well? So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I came. That was my very first single.
Come on.
With Cube is Peace Treaty.
Yeah.
And that was chronicling the gang truce between the Bloods and the Crips right after the Rodney King verdict where they let the white cops off or whatever. And we came together because just like this right here, and we came together because we saw the real enemy, doing us worse than we was doing each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna take. Like the Bible say, dry bones in the valley, was rattling and shaking, but it took the winds to whip on them for them to come together and stand up a great army. We the army. We the army of God. Even though we doing devilishment, we the army of God. We just need the devil to whip on us good enough so we get our heads straight and find out who we supposed to be sliding on.
Come on now.
It's crazy.
What was it like just trying to get everybody back together at that time though too? Because also when we dealing with a lot of the different gangs across the country, we talking about bloodshed. So trying to get people to have peace out the blood that's been shed. I mean,
well, we do that. The black man do that.
Yeah.
Like we logical, even though we manipulated by an enemy. You know what I'm saying, to fight and kill each other because of poverty and because of snitches and COINTELPRO and CIA agent provocateurs that they specialize in destabilizing communities and governments and relationships and households and all of that. Exactly. All it takes is one killing and one lie. And, we warriors by nature, but we ignorant, so our emotions are going to take over and our warrior shit and we going to kill. So that's how wars start. But now that consciousness is being raised and the males is quick to be listening, especially behind the walls or whatever. Like, the same ones you was shooting at and gunning at is your best comrades, you know what I'm saying, behind the wall.
Crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So and we waking up. It just took a generation to get us to this point. Yeah. So now that the enemy see that, okay, I can't really work them like that. I can work these youngsters, but I got to hit them with drugs. I got to drug them up and then throw a bag at them. So by the time, most of the stuff they doing, they off something, you know what I'm saying? And they got money on their mind. They got, chemicals in their system and they doing like that. But once they dry out or, they, shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
So you think like in jail, and I done been in there, in the feds and the state. Now in the state, it's like the streets, but the feds is like your state. I don't care where you from.
Yeah.
If it's Louisiana, it's every part of Louisiana, we together. Why do you think we could be beefing on the streets, but when you get in the penitentiary, we together? And it's hard to do that on the streets.
Because of we think we free, like, and because of that enemy that I said that's doing us worse than what we doing ourselves. So when you behind the wall and you see these gun towers and you see who running it is, it's clear, like, oh, these, it's them against us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta be together.
And we can't see that on the
Right.
streets.
Well, we can see it, we just don't want to see it.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's a choice.
Yeah.
That's a choice, but it's also COINTELPRO.
Yeah.
You got to understand, like, some of our big homies, some of our most influential gangsters and big homies is rats.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not I'm talking about that's COINTELPRO type, not just on some telling on somebody. I'm talking about we need you to kick this war off. We need you to start this feud and this bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna do this to you, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of the ones that you hear that's either big homies or whatever that always with the riding and
They
the sliding,
keeping the shit going.
don't never want to talk peace, don't want to never listen to nothing. They probably
did
one of them
something right
people.
there. He did something right there,
Yeah.
and he struck a nerve just now because I felt that personally.
Yeah.
Like that's what's going on, sir.
Yeah. So COINTELPRO is alive and well.
Know what you-